Hello, my name is Cordell Coleman. I'm an account manager here at Inline Services. Today I want to go over our speed control pig technology. Now, obviously, with this coronavirus situation that we're all dealing with, I can't come to your office, pull your integrity team together in a conference room and go over this presentation. So I want to try something a little different. I'm going to record this presentation and send this out to our customers because we want you to be aware of this technology. We understand that just because there is this outbreak going on right now, that the gas doesn't stop flowing, and your integrity projects don't get called off. Some things have to keep going forward. So we want you to be aware of this technology, and so that it's there for you if you need it. So real quick, before I get into the speed control technology, I just want to give you a little bit about the company. Inline Services has been around for about 30 years. We're located in Tomball, Texas. We're one of the largest foam pig and urethane manufacturers in the country, and we have around 40 to 50 employees at this point. And we have a 23,000 square foot facility in Tomball, Texas, just northwest of Houston, where we have 15,000 square feet of that for manufacturing, another 8,000 square feet for inventory, and then we have another 8,000 square feet offsite, which is dedicated to our speed control division. So that's kind of in a nutshell, a little summary of our company. Now, why do we want to pig a pipeline? And this is pigging 101, but I want to get into this to kind of show you the reason for the speed control. Now, obviously, to pig a pipeline, we want to make sure that we get rid of any debris or liquids in the line. We want to maximize our throughput efficiency. If you've got debris fields, if you've got liquids in the line, um, you know, you, it's going to cause turbulence in the line. It's going to affect your flow. So again, a cleaner line, you're gonna have a better flow rate. It's also going to minimize the amount of filter chains out, valve chains out. If you've got a cleaner line, you're not going to have debris getting in your valves and getting in your filters and causing you issues. And also, you're going to have better ILI results. If you have a clean line when you run your inline inspection tool, you're going to get and be more confident about the results that you get versus running an inline inspection tool through a dirty line. Now, what are some of the disadvantages or problems with pigging a pipeline? Well, you're going to disrupt normal pipeline operations. You're going to have to back off your flow rates to you know to run a cleaning pig at a safe and effective cleaning speed, which is going to affect your revenue. And then this is also going to cause stress in between internal groups, operations, integrity, gas control. These groups are, kind of at odds normally when you have one of these big cleaning projects. Well, the reason for the speed control pig is to keep all of the benefits of cleaning a line and to minimize or to completely get rid of all of the disadvantages or the problems with cleaning a pipeline. And this is what the speed control pig was built to address. So, what is the speed control pig? Well, the speed control pig, the best way I know how to describe it is a smart cleaning tool. So, the speed control pig has the ability to run safely and effectively in high volume, high gas velocity pipelines using a system bypass valve. Now, this pig was established under a 5-year technology development agreement with CenterPoint Energy, which is now Enable Midstream, which is now one of our biggest customers. This pig is basically able to control its speed, in high flow, high velocity pipelines, so that customers don't have to back off their flow rates, their normal flow rates, while cleaning a pipeline. And it also has the ability to collect certain data points similar to an inline inspection tool. Now, obviously, it doesn't collect or doesn't look for corrosion or anything like that. but it does collect some basic data points for you as it's running through the line. To give you an idea or to show you the data that the tool does gather for you, basically the speed of the pig, the time, the distance traveled, inertial data, pipeline pressure, pressure differential, temperature, vein opening, the gas flow velocity, battery usage, and then definition of any low spots in the line. Now, why do we want to run the speed control pig? Well, we talked about that a little bit earlier, but we want to maintain you know, optimum cleaning speed regardless of the flow rate. Obviously, slower speeds prevent the tool from skipping or jumping over welds or hydroplaning over any liquids in the line. Make sure if we're going slow that we sweep all that out and that we don't leave any deposits. Also, the gas that bypasses through the pig helps keep that debris, in a little turbulent field up in front of the pig. So it helps push that debris down the line and make sure that we get it out. Also gives you significant gas flow savings. Operators don't have to cut back on their gas flow while they're pigging like they would with a traditional cleaning pig, resulting in loss of transportation revenue. And one of the most common questions I get, or I won't say most common questions, but I get a lot of questions about, can the pig be built to do this, or can it be built to be a gauge pig? Can it be built out to? I want an aggressive cleaning pig. I want something to sweep any liquids out of the line. The great thing about the speed control pig is that it can be built out pretty much however you want it. It can be built out as an aggressive cleaning tool with brushes and cups, disc. I mean, whatever you want. If you just want to use it as a gauge pig, it can be built out to be a gauge pig. So pretty much any configuration you can come up with that you could do with a regular mandrel pig, you can do with the speed control pig. It also comes with a 22 hertz transmitter, so it can be tracked just like a regular cleaning pig. It has an 80 to 120 hour battery life, depending on how much the bypass vanes have to work while it's going down the line, and it can be used for chemical cleaning, mechanical cleaning, gauge runs, or even towing ILI tools in certain situations. The pig is also 3D or 1.5D capable, all the way up to 42-inch. And just be aware that the 3D tools do allow for a little more bypass than the 1.5D tools, so they are more easily, or we're more able to control the 3D tools in these super high flow lines. So how does the speed control pig work? Well, prior to launching, the customer will give us the speed parameters that they want the pig to run at. So, for instance, let's say that the customer wants the pig to run between 8 to 10 miles per hour while it's in the line. So we will set those speed parameters. The pig will launch with the control vanes fully closed. As it goes down the line, if it gets above 10 miles an hour, then those vanes will slowly open to allow more gas to bypass through the pig so that it slows down. As it gets below 10 miles per hour, then those vanes will stay in place, and that pig will maintain that speed below 10 miles per hour. As it gets further down the line, let's say that the gas flow slows down, it gets below 8 miles per hour, then those vanes will begin to close until pressure builds up behind the pig, which will speed it up above that 8 mile per hour parameter that was set, and then those vanes will stop moving, and as long as it stays above 8 miles per hour, and then we'll cycle back and forth to keep it between that 8 to 10 mile per hour range as it goes down the line. The pig also has a fail-safe setting so that if it does become lodged in the line after a certain amount of time, that the vanes will completely open to continue to allow gas to pass through the line. Now I've got a short video, it's about a 2-minute video to show you, to give you a little better idea of how the speed control pig works. And as soon as this is over, we'll get back into the presentation. Okay, let's get into the performance, the history of the tool, kind of what we've done with it so far. To date, we've done around 54 separate runs, and these runs range anywhere from 30-inch up to 42-inch pipelines. We've done over 5,000 total miles to date, and actually that's a little bit higher because we've done some recently that aren't included in this particular slide. And the highest flow rate we've done to date is 2 BCF, and then the highest gas flow velocity has been 33 miles per hour, and we were able to maintain an effective and safe pigging speed for those runs. And then we've got 33 runs scheduled for 2020, and we've completed some of those so far. And just to give you an idea of some of the gas flow savings, we've put in some of the data from some previous runs or some of the larger runs. I'll just go over this first one with you. So we did 93 miles of 42-inch with a gas flow velocity of 22 miles per hour. So normally that line's flowing around 1.5 or 1.5 BCF flow rate. Now, normally they would have had to come down to 667 MMCF per day to maintain a safe pigging speed to clean that line. By using the speed control pig, they were able to continue flowing full speed and have a gas savings during the pigging run of 448 MMCF for that pigging run. And then, obviously the next two, the next line, 71 miles of 42-inch was a savings of 349 MMCF during the pigging run, and then the last one was a savings of 485 MMCF during the pigging run. So you can see, just to give you an idea of the savings by not having to back off your flow rates. As far as what we're going forward, any kind of new technology or the development of this tool, we've actually just developed or just started the 42-inch 1.5D capable tool. This is a recent addition to our fleet, and to date we've done three successful runs with the 42-inch 1.5D capable tool, and then we're looking at getting into some smaller speed control tools up to 1.5D capable, even maybe doing some 16-inch or getting down as low as 16-inch. We're also looking at developing a 48-inch 1.5D capable tool, but we kind of want to see, we're looking at industry demand for that and seeing if it's worth it at this point. And then we're also looking at doing some debris mapping, debris monitoring tools, or adding that capability to the speed control as well. And that's kind of in the design phase at this point. The next is just this is a kind of a graph. This will show you the data that once the speed control tool is retrieved and we download the data. This is an example of the chart you'll get to kind of show you the speed of the tool throughout the run, the gas flow velocity, and then the time that the tool is in the line. This is just to give you an example of what type of data you'll get back at the end of your run. So to summarize, the speed control tool is a safe and effective pig for cleaning high flow, high velocity gas pipelines. It's extremely rugged, extremely dependable, and it is going to give the customer substantial savings due to being able to maintain normal flow rates. So, hey, thanks for listening. Just real quick, I just want to go through some pictures just so you guys have an idea of what this tool looks like. These are some different sizes. The top left is our large 42-inch. But this, just some different build outs that we've done with this tool. Here's a few more. Obviously, if you've got coated lines, we can go with the plastic brushes. Again, as I mentioned earlier, we can kind of fit this tool or build this tool out for whatever situation you need it for. So hey, thanks for listening. I hope this has been educational for you, and hope this helps. If if you'd like to talk to me further about this, my contact information is here. If you'd like us to come give a presentation to your integrity team, or just come to your office and talk to you more about it, we would love to have that opportunity. And I'll be including all of my contact information in an email when I send this out. So again, thanks for listening, and hope you enjoyed it.